Blackburn
Enterprises.
Thank you for coming to our channel. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Back with a new movie review. I'm JB.
And I'm Ken.
And today we're going to be reviewing
Antman and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Yes. Antman and the Wasp, Quantumania. This movie is directed by Peyton Reed. I know in previous movies he's directed such as?
The previous Antmans.
Yes. Directed both Ant-Man 1 and 2. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive into those actors and actresses because there's a whole heap of them. Alright, this movie is starring Peyton Reed. I mean, not Peyton Reed, I would say that.
Man.
I mean, Paul Rudd.
Who is Peyton Reed?
They both star with P's. I mean, Paul Rudd. Might know in previous movies such as?
Which one is Paul Rudd? Is that, the previous Ant-Mans? I didn't know his name was Rudd. I didn't know his last name.
He was also in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes, he was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. And this is 40.
No, don't try to have stuff he's in now. Gave you the opportunity.
Oh,
you blew
it.
Also starring this movie, we have Evangeline Lilly.
I didn't know he was going to start with these people. That's why. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
The title of the movie is Antman. Are you high?
I know. I had my mind set to somebody else. So okay.
Evangeline Lilly. Might know in previous movies such as?
She was on, what was the name of them? I just seen it and I was like, I knew that. I knew she was on that movie.
I knew that she was in that movie.
She's in that Lost show that everybody loved. But she was also on...
You're thinking about The Hobbit.
The Hobbit, yes. She was in The Hobbit.
Yes.
Was she an elf?
Yes.
I figured she was on the elf.
I'm sure you did. Alright. Also starring this movie, we have Jonathan Majors.
Uh-huh.
Might know in previous movies such as?
Devotion.
Yes.
We just did a review on that.
Yes, we just did a review on. Make sure y'all check that out. Yeah. Alright. Also starring this movie, we have Kathryn Newton.
Yes. That's what I thought you was going with that first.
Okay. Also starring this movie, we have Michael Douglas.
Yes.
Might know in previous movies such as?
He was in not Batman. He was in this Michael Keaton. He was in a lot of stuff, but he was in
Basic Instinct.
Yes.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Wasn't he? Oh yeah, he was, and he was. And The Game. I remember we had that movie, The Game. Remember when they played the trick on him? It was a game.
I don't know.
It was his co-workers. It was a weird movie. Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, we have Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, okay, that's my Catwoman.
Yes.
That's my Catwoman. Catwoman. Oh, sorry.
I suppose. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into that plot.
Yes, so basically Antman and his folk get stuck in the Quantumania. What is it called?
What are you saying?
What is it called? The Quantum Realm, right?
Yes.
And they have to find out how to get out of there. Like, yeah, they get trapped and get to see a whole new world. So
yes, so Antman, he's trying to, adjust to how things are now. People actually, recognize him for who he is as an Avenger.
Kinda.
And he's getting, so he's getting used to that, getting used to the world, after there's been so many different things that, that has happened, in this world. So, while he is trying to get used to doing things, he has a daughter, Cassie, who is, she's learned. She takes after her father, and she has a big brain like he does, and she does some exploring, and unfortunately, that ends up with them being in the quantum realm.
Yes.
Jeez Louise, can I say that?
So it's a mouthful.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
All right, so if you want to go ahead and get into your likes.
I love the Quantum Realm. The Quantum Realm was beautiful. I love seeing whole new worlds because it was all the different creatures and stuff. I like to see the different creatures.
Yes, this movie has its own world, and it does remind you. Gave me Star Wars vibes when you have all these different creatures and all these different types of people.
They were in dust though. They weren't in the pretty.
There's like 9 Star Wars.
Oh, right? Yeah. Dusty.
Yeah, so it definitely reminds me of Star Wars. All the different type of species and all different people, and they're communicating in their own language, and they have different things going on. So it definitely does give you that vibe and gives you exploring a whole new world, as Ariel would say.
Yes.
Any other likes?
Yes, the acting was great. I mean, Jonathan Majors. What's his name? What's his last name? He said Rudd.
Paul
Rudd did not disappoint. Paul Rudd, they did not disappoint. Cassie, I like to call them by their stage names. Cassie, Antman, the Wasp, they never disappoint. The mom, the dad, they all did a great job in the movie.
Who are you right now?
What?
Jonathan Majors definitely did an excellent job.
He did, always.
He definitely has cemented his place as the new baddie within the MCU, and he's already rivaling Thanos in what he does in this movie, just by his menacing when he talks, the way every single word that he says, you absolutely believe it. That's a similar thing with Thanos. When Thanos said he was going to do something, you believed it, and you were a little scared after he said what he said. And if you've seen, the previous iteration of Kang, those that follow it, that we first seen him or got to know him in Loki. You know what I'm saying? And that version, wasn't necessarily this version. So this version is a lot more frightening than the version that we might have first seen. So kudos to Jonathan Majors. Like, he does an excellent job portraying that villain. And Paul Rudd, he continues in the vein of all the other movies, and his character, she's not super serious, and typically that's how it is with these movies, and that'll lead me to another like that I have, which is the comedy. Like all the Ant-Mans have had, they've kind of been different, what I'm saying, especially with the first two. I think like the first one was more comedy, and even the second one was almost like a rom-com, so to speak. And so that comedy that they have in this movie, and the excellent timing, like Paul Rudd is excellent at that. Of course, with the previous experience that he has with the type of movies that he's been in, he works when he has those type of punchlines and those different things that they set up for. And so the balancing of the tone between it being serious and it being funny, I feel like they did a bang up job trying to do that balancing job. Any other likes? I like
how Marvel portrays family dynamics too. Like the family aspect that they put out is just so powerful. I feel like you believe that they are really a family. It's not like, oh, they ain't really kin, or that you can tell that they have camaraderie, they have closeness, they have chemistry on set, and it shows out throughout the film. You're like, oh no, you start feeling deeply for the characters.
Yeah, I agree. This definitely is a family that you believe are a family. They're tight knit. And when situations arise and seems like different people are in trouble, you're definitely rooting for them. And you feel all the emotions. When certain people are put in situations, and that's again, like you said earlier about the acting that everybody was able to do. So that's kudos to them. And when you got vets like Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas, what I'm saying, they've been in the game for a minute, and so they definitely brought their A game and definitely showed. Okay, so I guess we'll get into our dislikes.
I also like the acting. The action too. So I just want to say that it was great action.
Okay, yeah, it was. I agree.
Dislikes. I didn't really have much dislikes.
Yeah, me neither. I don't think I
can think of.
I don't think I can think of any either. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I have any. So I guess we're going into our favorite part of the show, the ratings.
I rate this movie a solid 8. I feel like it was. And we seen it in 4DX, so that just enhanced my viewing pleasure. So that created an environment, and this was the type of movie that if you're gonna pay for it, that's one that you would pay for, because it was just awesome. Like I said, the acting, the action, the cinematography, all of it was beautiful.
All right, I think I'm going to agree as well and give this movie a solid A. As she said, it was excellent acting throughout the movie. They have, Jonathan Majors has cemented himself as a villain that does not want to be trifled with. And he, the way they set everything up, the beautiful world that they have, this movie is a pretty world to see. The quantum realm is something that you want to see. Maybe from far, maybe not up close. Right. As she said, the 4DX experience definitely enhanced the overall experience. This movie overall was like a bunch of movies that reminded me. It was like Star Wars meets Ant-Man meets I don't know. But overall, you know what I'm saying, it was a fun experience. I enjoy every minute of it. And another plus is the movie doesn't take long to go ahead and get started. And you always love movies that do that. They jump right in and get started. So kudos to the MCU. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't pay attention to those critics, because critics are trash.
We've said that before.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. We definitely appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, bruh, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it. And you can see more videos like this one. And if you want to go ahead and do us another favor, you want to go ahead and hit that button that's shaped like a bell. If you want to go ahead and do that, you'll get notification.
Every time we drop a new video.
And if you want to go ahead and do us one more favor, you want to go ahead and comment down below. And what should they comment?
Who's your favorite MCU character?
Okay. Simple enough. Yeah. Who's your favorite MCU character? All right. We appreciate every single one of you. And then guess what? Holla at you. Peace.